Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to ALD. So yesterday we had some spelling words that we drew pictures of, and they were awesome. I love those pictures. Now it's time to write sentences about those words, using those words. Now, as you can see, I have my paper up here behind me, and it's I'm going to start off where I left off last time. So here's my last sentence from the last time. I'm just going to drop down the line, go all the way over to the end, and I'm going to start my new sentences there. Okay, because I don't want to waste the rest of this page because look, there's still 2 lines. So I don't want to waste that. So in your green composition book, your green writing book, continue right where you left off. If you finished up a whole page, turn the page and you can write on the back. All right. If you still have lines left on your page, start there. Okay. Because we don't want to waste our paper. All right. So the words that we are going to be writing in sentences today are hut, run, fun, bun, and sun. Hut, H-U-T, run, R-U-N, fun, F-U-N, bun, B-U-N, and sun, S-U-N. And remember, this is sun like sun in the sky. Now, these are also, if you notice, these are short U words. So we have some short U word practice in our spelling words. Now, brainstorming. Brainstorming. We have hut. I live in a hut. Could be one. Run. I can run fast. Fun. I had fun. Sun. The sun is bright. Bun. Uh, I had a bun with my hot dog. Look at that. I just came up with a bunch of sentences just like that. And if I can say it, I can write it. Remember, if we come across something that we don't know how to spell, just say everything slowly, say every word slowly, or say every sound slowly. Write the sounds that you hear and then underline it. And then underline it. All right. Now, there's a couple, I saw a few words that were underlined in some of our writing before, and I wanted to address that really quickly before moving on. These are all words that are spelled differently than they sound, like this. This is the number two. Two. When you say two, you don't really hear a W. So you wouldn't spell it with a W, right? If you're saying all the sounds, this is how it's spelled. It's kind of an irregularly spelled word. Now, that's just kind of a big word way of saying it's an odd spelled word. Okay, so this is two. Another one that I saw was eating. And the reason why eating is so tough is you just hear E. You don't hear an A. And we're going to get to that later on this year. Eating, eating. This is just eating. So it's easy to leave that A out. And finally, peace. Peace. And this is much in the same way that eating, you only hear one of these vowels. Same thing here. Peace, peace, right? This is how you spell peace. Another strange spelled word. Okay, now we have some sentences to get to, don't we, boys and girls? We have we're going to do 5 sentences today. We're going to do 5. And I want you guys to write 5 of them, one for every spelling word that you have. Mr. T, Mr. T, whoa, what's going on, Mrs. Duck? Did you know, Mr. T, that next week is Thanksgiving? Yeah, next week is Thanksgiving, but we haven't drawn a turkey yet. I know it. Something must be done about this, Mrs. Duck. I'm on it. Thank you very much. All right, boys and girls, this is almost an emergency. So while I do want you to write those 5 sentences, you know what we're going to do right now? We're going to make this 2 parts. One today, one tomorrow. We are going to draw a turkey right here, right now. Tomorrow, you're going to write a story about that turkey. So grab you something to draw with, something to draw on. Might go a couple minutes longer than normal, but it's going to be worth it. We are going to make ourselves a turkey. So I'm going to start off. I'm going to put a hat on this turkey. That's right, a hat. So I'm going to draw almost an oval, and it's not going to be quite straight. I'm going to put mine kind of leaning a little bit, but I'm not going to complete this oval. I'm going to leave a little bit there because I'm going to add a couple lines on each side, and then I'll connect them. There we go. Now, if you ever see those old like pilgrim hats, there's a buckle on there. So I'm going to draw a buckle right about here. And then put a tiny square inside that square. Now I'm going to draw a couple lines here because it was always strapped onto the hat. Okay, we're good so far. Now we're going to start with the head. I'm just going to draw a circle, but it's not going to be a complete circle because the hat is on the head. So I'm going to start, I don't know, somewhere like this. There, something like that. And you know what? If it doesn't come out perfect, it doesn't come out perfect. This is our artwork, right? Okay, let's draw a beak. Somewhere around the middle, it's going to be a triangle. And I don't have colors right here with me, but do you notice on the turkey they have that red skin that kind of hangs down? If you've ever seen a picture of a turkey or seen a turkey up close, yeah, it's called a wattle. W-A-T-T-L-E. It's just skin that hangs down. So I'm going to draw it kind of hanging just off to the side. Now, normally it's red. I'm not going to color mine in, but you can. I would just draw just a little thing hanging down like that. There's the wattle. And we can put two circles here for our eyes. And we can fill in those eyes however we want. You know, earlier in the year, I did those kind of a glowy eye. So I'm going to do kind of two circles in there, two half circles in there. And then I'll color in the middle part. Those kind of like creepy eyes right there, right? But if I color in the middle part, it starts to get less creepy and more cuddly. Oh, look at those eyes on that turkey. Now, we're going to draw the body. Now, this is going to be a plump turkey. So I'm going to start right around where the ears would be. And draw a nice big body. There's my turkey. Now, we're going to do some legs on there. And I'm just going to draw little stick legs. Okay, you could add more detail if you want. We're going to do two little sticks coming down. And then 3 toes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Nothing too crazy there, right? Okay, this next part is going to be a little bit challenging holding a whiteboard like this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off up here and I'm going to draw little bumps and it'll make sense. I'm going to draw little bumps coming all the way down here because we're going to do in the feathers and then I'm going to come in on this side. So ready? Bump, 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 and then in like that. And then I'm going to do the other side as well. Bump, 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 bump. One more and in. There we go. Now, where each of these bumps comes in, I'm going to draw a line from that little point to the body. Each one. Come into the body. Now this is where it gets tricky because we come and we're going to touch the hat. Touch the hat. Touch the hat. The hat. Now we go back to the body. See that? This is starting to come together. There's our turkey feathers. There's our turkey hat, there's our turkey feathers, there's our wattle, there's our beak, there's our cuddly eyes. Now, the feathers are normally a couple different colors, so we can separate it by just drawing a line in the middle of each of these, like this. Draw a line in each one. And you can color them brown or red or yellow, or it's your turkey. You can color them whatever. You can do different colors of brown. It's up to you. All right, there we are. There's our turkey. I'm so glad that Mrs. Duck came along to remind us because I got so caught up in all of our schoolwork, I almost forgot about the Thanksgiving and how much fun we could have at Thanksgiving. But it doesn't end here. I would like you to not only do your 5 sentences when you draw your turkey, I want you to color your turkey, design your turkey, and then start brainstorming about a story. About a story. Because tomorrow, during this time, our ALD time, we're going to write up about my turkey, and then your assignment is going to be to write a story about your turkey. What's its name? Where does it live? What's its setting? What happens at the beginning of its story, or the middle of its story, or the end of its story? What kind of adventure does it go on? Does maybe it go surfing? Does your turkey decide to go swimming in a pool? Maybe your turkey is going to skateboard to the store to pick up some beans. I don't know because it's your turkey. All right, boys and girls, gobble gobble. I hope you had fun with this. Thank you, Mrs. Duck. Thank you to you for playing along with us, showing up every day, and working so very hard. We'll see you, boys and girls, in just a little bit. Bye bye.